When I posted this video about how I wasn't convinced about Redfall after watching the last preview of real gameplay we'd get before Redfall came out, some of y'all lamented about how people should just play the game or don't play it. Well, I played it. You're watching footage of me playing, and this isn't the game Xbox needed. This isn't the game Arcane fans wanted. This isn't the game Game Pass needed. Redfall doesn't do anything great. All of it is mediocre at best. And there will be an argument out there that this could be Arcane's worst game. I'm not going to make that argument. That's not the argument I'm going to make. I'm not as intimate with Dishonored and Deathloop as some of y'all. But trust me, you're going to see it pop up on message boards and YouTube. Why? Because Redfall deserves this conversation. It's not a fantastic game. So here's the thing. Anything with your friends is better, right? This is a co-op game. You could play with your friends. It's pretty simple to get connected with your friends. Redfall is the same. Co-op game. It is better with friends. Redfall is absolutely better. So I started thinking, as I was playing it with my fellow editors, A Gaming Trend, we were having a good time, we were chatting, we were discussing, what if Xbox's future strategy is to launch co-op games that entice friends who don't have Game Pass, so they get a subscription to play the game for a while, whatever game it is, and in this case, Redfall. Maybe they don't re-up, that's fine, but maybe they do. The point is, they get a subscription. The problem is, though, Redfall isn't good enough to justify anyone getting a Game Pass subscription. The open world is mostly empty. The only things you could do are find sporadic safe houses, rare landmarks, find some collectibles, and do some vampire nests. Everything except vampire nests are permanently gone after you finish them, so you're left with fighting roaming enemies and vampire nests. I will say, the safe house missions and the vampire nests, those are more fun than the main missions. They're tense and they're challenging. I appreciate that. But it takes forever to get to that point. And even then, they're not fulfilling. The AI is astonishingly bad. Just very bad. They walk in straight lines. Even the vampires who be darting around, doing that thing. When they're ready to attack, they race towards you in a straight line. You can almost see the pathways Arcane programmed into the game. If there's a Redfall soundtrack, I'm curious to know what's in it because I've heard the same music over and over. I don't know what they're thinking with loot. There are rarities and there's a reason to look for better loot, but there doesn't seem to be a reason to farm for loot in the future. Other than, I just need a stronger gun that's at a higher level. So, I will say this. Redfall looks like a cool place to explore. In terms of design, I like it, but it's not very big at all, which is probably a reason why there's not a lot to do in it. If they put more to do, then it would crowd the space. I got another video playing on the hardest difficulty available. It's called Midnight. That's the hard difficulty. Watch it. You'll see. It's not that hard. The enemies hit harder. They're a little more accurate. They take more damage, but they're not smarter. It's abysmal. So Xbox, how can this be one of your Game Pass sellers? I was thinking that using co-op games as a means to generate more interest would be a great idea, but not like this. You can't do this. Xbox can't figure out what poison to pick. If you delay Redfall, the narrative would have been Xbox can't release anything. But now the narrative will be Xbox can't release good games. You picked the wrong poison. What are y'all doing? Always take the delay. Spend the money. Push it back. Make it better. There is no way, while they were getting ready to market this game, you know they did those mock reviews. Under no circumstance did they do these mock reviews and come out with, this is going to be a hit for us. This is going to be great. There's no way. And if they did, get rid of everybody. Hire a new team that knows better, because this is not it. And I want to make this very clear. I want to make this very, very clear. I am not saying you can't have fun in this. That's not what I'm saying. We're currently in review in progress at Gaming Trend with this. I'm helping out with that. And I can say that as the game has gone on closer to the end, I've had more fun because it became more challenging. So I'm not going to say you absolutely cannot have fun. But in this first 9-10 hours of gameplay, I can say, dear God, this is not a great game. But as the game went on, I have started to use my guns in interesting ways. I started thinking about the roles and a build just a little bit. But I don't know how long this will last. I don't know if that fun that I'm having will be short-lived. I don't know, based on what Arcane has done in this game so far, I don't know if I can trust Arcane to maintain that level of fun for the rest of the game. The writing was on the wall. I tried to say it. Y'all were like, you're a grouch. No! It was right there. You could see it. ACG thinks this is the worst game of 2023 so far. I'd say at least it might be the best. It might be the worst AAA game of 2023. I don't know if the worst game of 2023, but I'm telling you, this isn't a good look for Xbox. Not at all. It's just not a good look for Arcane either. So Redfall launches tomorrow. If you have Game Pass, I would say play it. Play it. You can watch all the footage. You can see it. Telling you, this is one of those games you need to feel it to really understand what we're talking about. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Usually I have a question at the end. I don't even know what to ask you. So say whatever you want in the comments. Tap whatever thumb you like and subscribe for more thoughts on video games and video game news.